Welcome to Real 100%. Just our thoughts and opinions. Before we dive in, we want to make one thing clear. This podcast is all about keeping it real. What you hear is just our thoughts, our perspective, and our experience. We're not claiming to be experts, just two people speaking from the heart. So whether you agree, disagree, or land somewhere in between, we respect your view and we ask the same in return. This is a space for open dialogue, honesty, and real conversation. Now let's get into it. Real 100% starts now.
Yo, we back at it again. Me and light skin. She.
Okay.
Real 100%, man. We back at it again. How y'all doing out there? Hope everybody out there having a great one. Great day. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. All that good shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, man, y'all know tap in with the SMS list, man. Sign up to get notified for all the new merch that's gonna be dropping from Real 100% over here. Tap in with that, like, subscribe, all that good stuff like that. And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, listening to us, all that good stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to keep, giving y'all good content. You got anything you want to say, Light Skin?
Well, they didn't witness the foolery that was happening before you pushed the button.
Push the goddamn button.
So, yeah. I was going to say a bad word, but I ain't going to say a bad word.
Yeah, so, we're not really getting to the show, though, but it was on one of the pods yesterday we dropped where I said something about, what's that girl name? Lauren LaRosa. So I think she is getting her own show.
Okay. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her, man.
I'll listen.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember, you said that room we were talking about that Kaya song, My Neck, My Back?
Mm-hmm.
Dove deodorant has a commercial where they use the beat and kind of the lyrics, but they don't say her words.
What they say?
My pits, my something, because it's an all over deodorant.
That's crazy.
But they use the beat and everything, and they come in like how she come in, and I was like,
well, they probably had to get approved for that.
I'm sure, because the beat is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out to Kaya, man, for getting her.
I mean, over 20 years later, now she got
in a commercial with Dove, I guess.
For sure.
But let's let everyone know what's up with James and Shisha, I guess. What's going on with us right now? Everything cool, chilling.
Everything cool, Ready to get into this.
We trying to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We trying to keep moving forward like the little engine that could. You just be chugga.
We ain't a train.
Choo choo. What that come off of?
What?
And you be like chugga. It was on one of the Wayans brothers.
Oh, I don't know. Did you watch the Wayans brothers?
I think it might have been Don't Be a Menace. No. I can't think of what movie it was now.
Oh, not the TV show, the actual movie.
Yeah. But yeah, we the little engine that could right now, man. The engine that could. Keep moving forward, keep striving, and keep trying to get, not trying, keep getting better.
Just keep moving forward.
You got to keep on pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we good though, man.
Let's talk about them. Yeah, we're good. But,
Talk about what?
Them Chris Breezy tickets.
Oh, man.
Chris Brown, that's the latest possibility about going to go see the concert.
So yeah.
It's with the family.
Yeah, but I don't know. You know how I be, man.
You be talking about. Go ahead. I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you don't want to do all that extra shit sometimes. What that is, we do need to get out a little bit more. We get out, but not.
And we've never been to a concert together.
I wouldn't want to go. No, that wouldn't be my first concert I want to go to, though.
I would rather pick Chris Brown over going to go see Glorilla or freaking, because I could relate to more of the songs.
No, I'm saying this in general. I would probably rather go see like a Jeezy. You know what I'm saying?
Too many niggas.
T.I. type shit.
Too many niggas.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of females in there.
Yeah, a whole bunch of bitches.
That's a nice place to go if you single.
You can look. That's about it.
To not bring your sand to the beach.
Look, you go to the beach with your sand. That's me. Look at all the different animals in the water, and then come home.
You wasn't saying that. Who was? I think somebody. I saw all off the subject, but yeah. So they trying to go see Chris Brown. Who all supposed to be in this?
It's a family function. A good 5 or 6 of us.
I know, but who all supposed to be?
I'm not about to name drop on the internet.
No, at the
I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like family names.
Why would I be? No, I'm like, I don't know who my family is. Like, I'm gonna ask you what they name is. Like, I don't know.
You act like you remember all your family.
I mean, that's something totally different. That's something totally different.
Okay.
That's something totally different.
Okay.
We talking about the ones that I talk to regularly.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So I know all their names.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know.
I know it ain't just gonna be Chris Brown.
I don't know. I was told, and TikTok has been going insane because everybody's getting ready to get their coin together. But it's called the Chris Brown, I think 20th anniversary.
I don't know. You think they're gonna be doing the whole? He gonna be doing like the little pictures, like $1,000 pictures?
Yeah, that's what everybody said.
That's what. That's okay.
They was getting they money.
They using their tax money right now. Like,
I'm not that bitch.
For setting that shit to the side.
Yeah.
When is it supposed to be? Like what day?
So let's see.
We don't know if he's going to. Well, we probably gonna end up going.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
And now, when the family wanted to go see all those other folks, I didn't want to go see them.
So they went to go see like Escape or something like that, didn't they? Or,
yeah, I didn't want to see them.
Yeah, you don't want to see Escape?
No.
What about I like SWB?
He'll be here August 8th.
Okay, August 8th.
Tickets go on sale
now.
April 1st. It's called the Breezy Bowl.
The Breezy Bowl.
Yep.
They don't say who's gonna be on the show with him. It's just him.
Let me see.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be other people. Like he gotta have like a, what's that joint called?
Some people to start the show.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not, because he just that nigga.
I don't know.
Let's see who the headliners are.
He's the headliner.
Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller.
Summer Walker. I don't know none of Summer Walker shit. I know one song by Bryson Tiller.
That is the thong. That's all I got.
Yeah, I think he did another one with Rihanna.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I know. And who is the other girl? What's the girl name?
Summer Walker.
I don't know who it is.
She the one that had a child with London on the track, and she got some butt injections, but they don't look bad because she didn't get a super big booty. She got a booty that matched her thighs. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Summer Walker. I don't know why I keep thinking about the other girl. The S. What's her name? She got like 3-letter name. What's her name? SZA.
Oh, no. Summer Walker got like tattoos on her face and neck.
She got a tattoo on her face?
That's Summer Walker.
Hold on. Who is this girl then?
That's Summer Walker.
That's the same girl?
Yeah.
And it's the girl too?
That's makeup is makeuping.
God Yo.
Makeup is makeuping.
She look holy fucking.
Lighting is lighting.
Ain't no way in hell. That's crazy how that don't even look like. That's two different damn people.
Yeah. But
wow, that's crazy.
It's still her, but yeah.
When I kind of scrolled over something like this is who I'm like, well, who is this chick? That's crazy.
And no, that's Summer Walker, and then that's who you're talking about. That's SZA. That's the one with Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Yeah.
I
don't know. She kind of remind me like a Erykah Badu a little bit. That SZA chick.
I could give you that.
Yeah, but.
Yeah. That's the latest for James and Shishi.
With James and Shishi if we're gonna call that segment, latest with James and Shishi. That's what we're gonna be doing. More than likely, it's not like we're going to a Chris Brown concert in whatever month that is. You said
August.
In August, and
I'm praying them ticket prices is not extreme.
They probably gonna. It all depends on where you at though, because it's gonna be at Little Caesars Arena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it all depends on where you was at.
I'm okay with those type of tickets that we had when we went to see the game. I'm okay with that area. Game. Yeah, when we went to go see the Pistons.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That area is fine.
Yeah, that was.
I don't want to be down in the crowd because I don't want to get trampled.
Yeah, that was cool.
I don't want to be around a bunch of musty bitches because y'all got hot and dancing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, that makes sense though. I wouldn't mind being
in that area.
And when you think about it, if I know how people say like they want to be like on the floor, especially like something like when they do like basketball games or like that. I feel like you too close up to it.
Yeah.
I would rather be like in the skybox or in the nosebleed seats because I can see the whole game. Just imagine like the people that be in the skybox. They're looking down and they can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be so close up on the game?
Because you want to see the players and you want to wink and say, hey.
That's what girls be doing to LeBron. I seen some shit like that. Shit was funny as hell.
Like,
though.
hey.
But still though, I'm just saying, just in general, it's like watching the game on TV and you sitting directly in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Instead of backing up and getting the whole view of the whole, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing. You know what I mean? So
I get what you said.
Them floor tickets that people be buying, stupid.
No.
You're stupid.
No.
Because I would rather be, because think about the millionaires or the billionaires that own the team, where they sitting at? They in the skybox.
Yes.
I mean, I know it's more comfortable up there with all the extra amenities and shit like that. Yeah, for sure. But they're still looking down on the game like you peasants.
And you got the big old screen to
see everything.
To tell you everything.
Like, man, I'd rather pay for the tickets up there, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be getting sweat on or hit with a basketball
and it
type
wasn't
shit like that.
Okay.
I got time for that.
Be next to Tracy Morgan while he throwing up on the floor.
Yeah. I think he said he had food poisoning or something like that. Yeah. So shout out to him. I hope he's doing well though. You know what I'm saying?
But that's nasty.
New York.
That's nasty. But yeah,
that was my impression.
I know. I didn't interrupt. I just let you have it.
That was my impression.
Just let you have it.
But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the show, man, and talk about what's latest been happening. You know what else happened? China or Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I might be saying the wrong countries and shit like that, but I know they had an earthquake.
Oh yeah, I see. I think it was in Bangkok.
So what's that? China?
Don't fucking ask me on camera. Motherfucker, I said Bangkok. They don't know where it's at, and we don't know where it's at. That's what it is. I said Bangkok. You gotta ask me where that's at. Motherfucking Bangkok is where it's at. Just like a nigga.
It's the Bangkok.
Bangkok, motherfucker. Shit. My God. But since you're going to be detailed,
that hurt my stomach.
I hope it did hurt. Okay.
Oh, that was funny.
Let me see.
I didn't want to feel like the only one. I didn't want to, like, we in this shit together.
So you gotta bring me down with you?
With me. Fuck yeah.
Child.
Oh. Say, fuck that. We going down together, motherfucker. Talking about some goddamn.
It's in Thailand.
I was all off.
Man, I couldn't. I was having a brain fart. You like, ain't that it? Being reassurance. No, it's in Bangkok. Wherever Bangkok is where Bangkok's at.
Yeah, they had a crazy.
I seen it.
I keep saying, why would I say hurricane? Earthquake. They say it was like a 9 point. What they say it was 9 point something, 7 point
well,
something?
I didn't click that far into it, but when I seen it, it was that I thought the building was going to collapse.
So you talking about the building?
Was
or you talking about the one? Something did collapse. One building did collapse, and there was another one where they showed like the water from like whatever that high rise is. It was a pool up there or something like that, and you see the water falling all off the building. It didn't fall though, but you seen the water falling off the building. Like the
debris. It said that it said water spills over Bangkok skyscraper pool. Yeah, as the earthquake hit. It said so far a death toll hit 1,700. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it sure is, and that's not even counting with who was in the building that did collapse.
For sure.
They say like what the what's the name is?
What size
earthquake? I keep saying damn hurricane for some reason. Fuck wrong with me. I think it's like a 7.8 or something crazy like that. It was kind of high though.
7.7.
Well, I said 7.8.
It happened Thursday. Said Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
a few days ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. 7.7 acre. Earthquake. I'm saying acres. We looking at land, and I'm like 7.7 acres is what I need.
Yeah.
But 7.7 earthquake hit the land, and so far 1,700 people have been found dead.
Yeah, so we want to send our condolences to all the people out there in Bangkok. You know what I'm saying? Prayers and wishes all out there to y'all, man. Hope y'all get everything together and figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'll take my winter over having these tropical storms and these earthquakes and all that other stuff, because they have earthquakes in like California and Vegas and over down there in the South. I don't have time.
Yeah, we done had tornadoes before, but we don't see them. It'd be like more.
Yeah, that's different from earthquake. I take a tornado because there's a possibility that, you know.
Nigga, I don't want none of that, but a tornado.
If I had to pick,
a tornado would be crazy, yo.
Earthquake is crazy as well.
Yeah, but a tornado can rip through. Like, it depends on how big this tornado is.
In the path the tornado's going in, yeah.
Yeah, but you could have a earthquake that probably be like not like a 7, but like a 4 or 5.
A little shake. I don't want no shake at all. You can have a tornado that could just be in an area where nobody lives. Yeah, so they both have their
ups and downs. Yeah, I don't want none of that. But I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, I don't either.
No joke. Especially like you seen the ones that back a few years ago it went through like Oklahoma City. Tore that bitch up.
We had a few out here.
Yeah, but we don't see them though.
I know, it was like in the next neighboring city. They had got a little tore up.
It be like real fast. It don't be nothing that stand that long. But you know.
Yeah, but you remember as a child, you know, you just take a water bottle and you fill it up with water. Yeah.
Who didn't do that?
It was just a memory that happened when we were talking about tornadoes.
I'm just saying in general, who don't do that?
I don't know.
That's just like people like, well, I don't know. Girls probably.
I probably didn't do it. Go. I already know what you probably about to say, but go ahead.
Yeah, what I about to say?
The card and the spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't know what I was about to say. You don't know me like that, nigga.
Okay, I ain't been in the game for 20 years for nothing.
Yeah,
okay.
that motherfucker. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You mad? I knew what you was about to say. Like, you motherfucker.
Yeah,
don't act like you know me.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because I already knew it. As soon as you said it, I'm like,
I didn't get it out all of it.
I know. You don't have to. Some stuff just click.
But that was the shit, though. That was the shit.
No, girls did not do that.
Do you remember the bikes that used to be like motorcycles, but it was like bicycles?
Yeah.
They had like the motorcycle frame on it.
Yeah, one of the neighbor boy across the street had one.
Them shit was fire.
That was fire.
Fire.
Thought you was that dog.
That nigga.
Like, this ain't a regular huffy nigga. You don't see this.
You don't see this. Bike, nigga. This is a bike.
You don't see this around these streets.
Yeah, them shit was fire, yo.
Don't get too close.
Yeah, them shit was fire. They had like the little kickstand, them shit was lit, yo. Lit like a motherfucker. The
little neighbor boy across the street used to have one, and he used to wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Like a motorcycle helmet. It wasn't like a helmet.
I get you saying that. Yeah. That was good times, man. You had fun times when you was a young kid, man. It's different nowadays, but you know. Let's get into some of these topics, man. We reminiscing and shit.
That's all right. Selena.
Going back down memory lane and everything. Yeah, so I don't know if you looked up the article.
I did.
She on point now. She getting her Lauren LaRose around. But yeah, go ahead.
I don't know how to say her name.
Who?
The woman, the lady? We're talking about Selena, I guess.
Celine. Is it Selena or Celine?
Ike.
Go ahead.
The woman responsible for the unalivement, is that what they say? Unalive of Selena back in
96, 95.
95, correct. Had a parole hearing and parole denied.
Yeah. She had to wait 30 years to get denied.
To say no. 30 years to say no.
She waited 30 years to get told no.
And she said the woman found guilty, her name, I don't know.
She got life.
Trejo, whatever. She said that she
accidentally.
I don't want to hear that shit about accidentally. I get you, but say that there's a bounty on her head and request parole. So she thinks that somebody's in jail trying to kill her.
Man, you know,
which they probably are, but they've missed 30 years.
Yeah, you've been in there for 30 years now. It's a wrap, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? Like, this happened in 95.
Yeah.
I don't know what year I seen this movie, but I was somewhat young, but not old enough to know what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
It was in the 6th grade.
So when I watched this shit, like,
I never watched the movie.
You know what? Oh, you is wild.
Who was this? Who played Selena?
Who else played Selena?
That's why I didn't watch it.
Really?
That's why I didn't watch it.
For real?
Probably, most likely.
Who played it? Who you think
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
And then
She did
I
a
don't
good
know,
job.
some movies didn't do it. But anywho, so Yolanda, my ear thing kicking in and out. I can't hear myself.
Good.
Say something now.
You good?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good. It popped out. I don't know what
I
happened.
might have kicked the thing.
Okay. But Yolanda has reportedly applied for parole after a inmate said that she has a bounty on her head. She was found guilty in 1995 of the shooting and killing in wait. I don't know how to say the name. On March 31st. So that was like 31 years.
Mm-hmm.
Just before the shooting, she was on wait. Just before the shooting, which I don't know how you say her name, said it was an accident. She was confronted by the 23-year-old singer over an embezzlement allegation. And it said she worked as a nurse and was the founder and president of Selena's fan club. So
She shot her in the back.
right. So how do you say that she came to you, like she confronted you? Where did I just read it? That she was confronted by her, but you shot her in the back. Mm-hmm. So after you were confronted, or wherever you shot her, her back, I know that much.
Her back was turned.
Her back was turned against you. Mm-hmm. So you were a fan club member that she put you on to be assistant, whatever the case may be, mm-hmm. and you end up killing her.
Mm-hmm. Fanned out or some shit. I don't know. Mm-hmm. That shit crazy though. Like you need to watch that movie.
It said she was sentenced to life.
Yeah, life. She was getting life without possibility of parole. Life, but she had like possibility of parole in 30 years.
I'm gonna just say her name. I think it's Salvador or whatever, was found guilty and sentenced to life in a maximum security woman's prison, Mountain View in Gatesville, Texas.
Damn.
It was deemed that she would be eligible for parole after serving 30 years. It said now she said that she has been targeted by other inmates who want justice for Selena.
I mean, at this point in time, it's a little too. I mean, I don't know how old the lady is. She got to be like 60, 70, something like that, right? But anyway,
look her up. Why you?
She you do need to watch that movie because Jennifer Lopez did fairly decent in that movie. Like for real, she did pretty good in that movie. It was a good movie. It just blows your mind that you already know what the ending is, but still, when you watch it, you like, yo, what the fuck? Like I can't. I mean, when I first seen this movie, I was like, I hate this lady. I don't know nothing about like that. Like
that's horrible.
I had never heard before a day in my life is how I was watching that movie, and you kind of fall in love with Serena.
Yeah, she's Selena. She's 64 years old.
64.
I mean, you was 34 when you killed her. You did 30 years.
I mean,
you just keep on.
You got life, so you
living the life that you have. Like I'm thinking, like, did she really expect that she was gonna get out?
In her mind, she probably did.
That's crazy.
Because it's been so long now.
That don't mean nothing.
I mean, don't, but
that's even worse. Like the whole situation of back to you and all that other stuff. That makes no sense.
I mean, she probably looking at like, I only killed one person.
And you killed a rising star who everybody loved.
I think she was on like 22.
She was 23.
23. Yo.
So she 23 and your big grown 34-year-old ass do some stuff to somebody that put you on.
So that was straight. She got charged with murder then, right? It wasn't like no.
No, it should have been premeditated because in my mind, like how do you become such a fan and number one fan club member to murdering the person who you a number one fan of?
Well, I don't know if that's premeditated, right?
In my mind, it is.
It's not like she planned it out to do that. I think it was just murder because you was a fan. She seen you was a fan. She brought you onto the team, made you part of the team, made you a part of this specific spot. You get confronted about something that you was doing wrong.
Embezzlement,
whatever you was doing. Mm-hmm. Embezzlement. As soon as you turn her back, you kill her. That's just murder. Ain't no premeditated. You murdered her.
Yeah, because you knew, to me, it's still premeditated. Because if she turned her back and walked away, you knew that she was going to come back at some point and probably confront you again or come with the authorities. So you said, let me get this girl before she get to that next step. In my mind, she's premeditated.
She dumb as hell. Because the consequences that you're dealing with now is more severe than what you would have been dealing with if you just got caught with the embezzlement. You probably would have been out of jail.
Out of jail by now. Out of jail by now.
You might have been done already.
You'd have been done. You'd have did your time. Selena would still be alive. You can start your life over. Now you're living in fear because one of the inmates told you that another was trying to get you.
Yeah, she and that boy forever. For life.
Forever.
For life.
Well.
Life.
Anyhow.
Yeah, but shout out to, I keep saying Selena. Is it Selena?
It is Selena.
Selena. I was saying it wrong the first time, but I encourage people who may have not seen that actual movie, which my wife has not seen. She need to watch it. It's a good movie. Y'all check that out, man. Go watch that.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely make you fall in love with Selena, for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, it was a good movie. She was a good soul, good singer. She was gonna break out and just be.
All I remember is that she wanted to have a family.
Who said that?
Selena, like have her own children.
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, I seen the movie a long time ago.
I've seen the movie, but I don't know every part.
Yeah, but if it came on, like something like sometimes that movie just come on randomly, like Friday, and be one of them days to just be on and just watch it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
good show, good movie. Not good show, but good movie. But yeah, you doing life, girl?
For sure.
But on to the next, man.
I feel like they should be playing it because it say date of burial was April 3rd. So I feel like
something might be coming up.
Something might be popping because of, April when it happened. Yeah. Let me see what her death date is.
You just said it was April.
That's when she was buried. Oh, today.
Oh.
March 31st, 1955 is when she died.
Oh, didn't know that. Well, we're going to send her family and all that love, man. To her family and friends and all that good stuff. Lost at a very young age, man. Rising star.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. On to the next.
All right. It's another prison bay, but it won't get that long.
Yeah, but this is ex-UFC fighter Cain Velasquez. You got that?
Cain Velasquez.
But yeah, Cain Velasquez, man. See, I think he got
5 years.
5 years, but I think he got like time served though. He got time served for attempting to he was shooting at somebody's car. The dude that he believed that might have been doing something with his nephew or niece or something like that. I do have a video. Want to watch the video?
Sure.
Let's play the video so y'all can hear what's going on.
Cain Velasquez was calm and didn't show much emotion as he was sentenced this afternoon. No cameras were allowed inside of the jam-packed courtroom full of supporters for both the UFC star and his victims. Those victims, along with Cain's wife and daughter, spoke before the judge handed down the sentence. 5 years. That's the sentence for former UFC champion Cain Velasquez after the fighter pleaded no contest to attempted murder and other charges. His lawyer asked the judge to release him on probation, but now expects Velasquez will ultimately serve 1 year in prison after getting credit for time served in jail and in home confinement.
I believe that in some ways justice was served today, despite feeling disappointed that he is back in custody.
In February 2022, Velasquez chased and shot at a vehicle carrying Harry Goulart along with Goulart's mother and stepfather. Velasquez believes Goulart molested one of the fighter's young family members. Ultimately, Goulart's stepfather was hit by the gunfire. Today, the three victims spoke before sentencing, describing the fear they felt during the 11-mile high-speed chase and shooting. The stepdad, who was hit twice, says he doesn't have full use of his right arm anymore. The Santa Clara County DA had recommended Velasquez be sentenced to 30 years to life, saying he tried to kill all three people in the other vehicle. They also argued that portraying Velasquez as some sort of vigilante hero is troubling and not accurate. Goulart's mother also spoke after the sentence.
The sentence is extremely disappointing. It's based on an alleged allegation that has no basis. It is unfounded. We are looking for the opportunity in Harry's case to prove that.
The defense said Velasquez admits what he did was wrong, but argued his family was destroyed by the alleged molester and has said he was concerned that man was going to return to the daycare in San Martin where Kane claims that sexual assault happened. Ultimately, the judge said this is a unique case and could not be heard in a vacuum, noting the circumstances around it had to be taken into account.
I do think that the court made a good decision today, one that takes into consideration all of the complexities of this case, the context about why this happened, and also takes into consideration who all of us know Mr. Velasquez to be, which is fundamentally a good man and a good father.
Them pedophiles. But yeah, they don't even say like who the kid, like how old the kid was, and like that.
Pretty much what I was about to read was everything that was said in there.
So they don't really say anything about the kid. But when it comes down to it, though, like, do you think he was in the wrong for that? I mean, well, go ahead.
I think where you lose him is that 11-mile drive, following behind them for 11 miles. That's a long time. And did you call the police and let them know anything that you were doing while said these 11 miles were being drove? So.
Yeah, you got a good case there. You got a good case, but I think in his defense, I think what happened? That's Bruce
smelling butt. He done now.
But in his defense, they said like a vigilante.
Stop.
I got it right time one time. But anyway, I wouldn't say that he would be that. But at the same time, I don't know if this little one, I don't know how old the girl or boy is. I'm not really for sure. But once, you know what I'm saying, you find out that someone's being molested that's in your family, that said person is going to probably react in that same fashion that he reacted in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say, like, you know what I'm saying? He probably should have called a cop.
But he definitely should have.
He should have did that. You know what I'm saying?
I see you follow them 1 mile, but the 10 miles, that's a bit excessive.
I mean,
because by 1 mile, you got license plate, you got the person name, you got the car. Like, let them do the investigation.
Let them do their job.
Yeah.
It's hard to say that, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not in that situation and not knowing who, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's my daughter or my son, or if that's my niece or my nephew, and said other family member or whatever, whoever this other person is, molested them, I don't know how I would mentally react to that. Even though my first thought, I'm about to. I mean, in the same sense, you kind of like, I'm about to get this motherfucker.
That is true.
I mean, that's not rational. Yes, I take that back. I think that is somewhat.
I'm a little torn, but go ahead.
I think that is the first thought that most people would think.
About to take you out for sure. That
would be the first thought, and then you would think like, all right, let me do this the proper way. But that's not the first thought. Is that revenge on that other said person, which is not what you should do. Mm-hmm. But in his case, it worked out for him because he only get one. He got.
Don't.
Go ahead.
Don't, Ike. Don't. I get where you're going. Don't.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm torn because the 11 miles, and if you were chasing him, because,
now I understand the 11-mile thing too. Though, because it's like now you're in the hunt, or you in pursuit of.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 11 miles, and then you thought that he was leaving with somebody that he was potentially going to molest. Why shoot in the car?
No. He thought that he was going to said place where child was to molest, right? Because I think the molester was in the car, the father, and then I think the son or something like that.
Right. How old is the son?
I don't know how old the son.
Because it say that he
and the father got hit twice. he can't move
He
his arm.
said he tried to kill all 3 people in the other vehicle, and they also argued that portraying whatever his name is some type of vigilante. Like, what was the ages of the people that were in there? Were there 3 adults?
Yeah, there was adults.
But then that's still bad that you're shooting into the car. Like, you
I forgot about that. Yeah,
you lost with the shooting. Now, if you'd have just hunted them down and just
not shot inside the car.
Yeah. Like, or just shoot a tire out. Like, you shot.
This ain't a movie.
Right. Shoot a tire out. You tried to harm them. So you I get, the rage of you trying to protect somebody else's kid. But then again, I still don't, because you could have did it differently. Now, if it was your kid, oh yeah, I get it.
I'm going to jail for mine.
All day.
I'm going to jail for mine.
But if you trying to prevent something from happening to somebody else's kid, I understand you trying to prevent it, but the whole shooting into the car. And this is all just off of allegations of him possibly doing it to another kid.
Mm-hmm. But he may know some shit that we didn't know, that it was confirmed that, you was doing
That's true.
this. You know what I'm saying?
But you still should have called the police at
and you would think, though, with...
And then they had the recordings of people recording the truck follow behind the car.
You would think, though, with whoever was getting molested, that they would have said something.
No.
Now, since then, to be like, hey, he was doing blase, blase, blase. I don't know if that other dude has been arrested, not arrested. Like, because at this point, it was just an allegation. Like, like they were saying, we don't know if it's true or not. But if it was true, it should have been other steps that should have been taken to make sure he's not on the street, to prove what Cain Velasquez did.
Yeah.
To make sure, like, okay, well, I wasn't just doing this because, or I wasn't just doing this because I heard somebody say this or someone told me this. We know this for sure because we heard it from the horse's mouth, which is said kid said this happened. You know what I'm saying?
But that's normal, because most of the time when people are affected, the victim, they don't speak up.
That's who. Yeah.
Because it's like you're reliving it, and then things come out years later.
And then we don't know how old said kid is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't say if it was a boy or girl.
Yeah, but yeah. Anywho, he sentenced to 5 years.
Only getting a year.
Time served and house arrest and all this stuff. He might only do 1 year.
That nigga chilling. He did most of that shit with time serving, most of it at house arrest. But
this 1 year, he'll probably have to do in an actual prison. So you ain't going to be chilling for that 1 year. You're going to be in actual prison.
I don't know.
There's not 1 year of house arrest.
I think he's going to be some house arrest type shit.
think he's going to
I don't think he's going to no prison.
I don't think so.
And if
to be continued.
And even if he did, ain't nobody fucking with that dude. I don't know. That nigga's a fighter.
Yeah, he is. He's
like, he can beat niggas' ass.
But
I don't know. But you know,
niggas got shanks in jail.
But yeah, man, I mean,
yeah.
Shout out, y'all figure that shit out. But all right. So we got Waka Flocka, man. So
Flocka. Remember that Short But Shorty?
Nah.
Video?
No.
You don't remember Short But Shorty?
No.
When they had the cartoon, he's like, Short But Shorty. And it was Waka Flocka, and they made it seem like Waka Flocka was so slow.
It was a game? It was a what?
It was a YouTube video, and it was called Short Bus Shorty.
Mm.
And Waka Flocka and 50 Cent, and they used to rap, and they kind of used to talk about how dumb they were. And Waka Flocka didn't really have no words. It's like, Flocka.
No, I'm about to listen to that, though.
Yeah, it's a little animated. Kind of diss, but go ahead.
But so I watched this pod. I forgot what it was called that you put it on the board. So what was it called? It's Giving. There you go. The pod was called It's Giving. Y'all check her out. She done had Shaq on there, which we done kind of reacted to, whatever. But it's called It's Giving. So her and Waka Flocka was on. Well, Flocka was on her pod, and the question was being asked. You haven't heard the question, so we're going to hear it. I heard it already, but we're going to hear this together, and I want your reaction from it. You let me know. Because we said something about this earlier, and you said something, and I was like, I don't know what you were thinking.
I don't remember.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
I don't remember.
And when you're just married. So that being said, scenario, you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean with your wife and your child, and it's still a young child. Both of them get lodged into the water.
My wife.
You're going to save your wife?
Yeah.
Why?
Hesitate.
It's my wife.
Period. That's it.
I love my wife before I love my child. How the could I choose my child over something or someone that created you? Respectfully, I gotta make another one. Cause I cannot make the same woman I love. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Like you can't play with love. Like real talk. And this ain't for people that's inspiring to be loved or living in just bought an apartment with each other. The conversation, nah, it's real. So I know that kid, it wasn't meant for you.
I feel the same way.
Facts.
And you know, I got thousands of comments of people saying, that's because you've never been a mother. You've never given birth yet. Oh, and he's going to divorce you in 3 seconds. And for me, it feels like a lot of these people are coming from trauma. Y'all don't really, and imagine if you treated your spouse with that level of regard, esteem, and respect. No, go ahead.
You got it. I wanted the rest of it.
Let me get your thoughts, though.
The way he said it, I didn't think about it because instantly I was like, save the kid. The wife lived her life. Let this kid have the opportunity to, experience life.
Mm-hmm. But did you get like what he was saying, though?
I get what he was saying.
And what the young lady was saying, too,
I can't be mad at neither one of them. But I'm trying to save both y'all.
But you can't.
I know. I said I'm trying.
But you can't. Ain't no trying. Like, somebody got to go. Who you letting go?
I'm not answering. I don't have an answer. Because in my mind, I said save the kid. But I understand what Waka Flocka was saying.
But you got to think about it. If you lose husband, right? The love of your life, whatever you want to call it, you can't get another one of those.
I mean,
you can make another kid.
You can, but you can't get another one of those kids either.
Right, but
that kid is that kid. Though you made him.
This is a young kid. No. You can. I get what he's saying. I'm not against it, but I understand. Because you could still find another spouse. Might not be that spouse that you had. Because, it's not the spouse that you had. Well, you heard it. You can't play with love, though, right? Love can be played with, right?
That's
so
true.
If it's the one that you've been with and y'all married or whatever the case may be, and you know this is the one, you're not going to find another one like that. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but my thoughts is still save the kid.
If it's a young kid, like you were kind of saying, that kid wasn't meant for y'all. Bless you.
Excuse me. That's like that double-edged sword. I thought anytime anything happens, whether it's life and death, you save the one that can't really defend themselves in that situation. That wife might be able to kind of stay above water longer than that kid may be able to. So you're going to go for the kid because they're at a higher risk.
But do you think, let's say if like you save kid and you lose husband or husband lose wife, do you think that wife or that husband is going to have some type of resentment for that kid?
No. Because that's just it's a tragedy. It's something that happened.
Yeah, but it's a tragedy that I had to choose which one.
If they do, then that's weird. It could be a possibility. Because it happened. I figure either way it go.
But the reason that happened is because of you.
Because I chose to save you over.
Either way, is that it happened because of you.
No.
Like you are the reason why that child mother is dead. You are the reason why that child father is dead. Nope. What you mean no?
I don't agree. It's God's plan. If
God is not in God's plan for the child to die. Children die very young all the time.
That's true.
We just seen a young girl though. Well, we didn't see it, but I heard it. I don't know if you heard this, but some dude in Texas or something like that had a little 5-year-old girl that got shot, and he got killed too though. But it was a girl that was 5 years old, had nothing to do with nothing, but she got shot and she's dead now.
Awesome. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
At 5.
Life like happens. That was there.
But you can't say that it was meant for husband or mother to die, and can't say the exact same thing for a young child. Because
accidents happen regardless if it's
how you change the accident?
Because you didn't like my term or how I was said before, because that was a tragedy. That was an accident. That little girl being shot because of whatever situation
but it
that
was in
she
God's
was
plan,
in.
though, right?
I mean, technically it was because he know how long we gonna be here.
What I'm saying is you can't, in the same sense of what you're saying is God's plan for a husband or a wife to die is the exact same thing God's plan for a young child to die.
Yeah, and it was God's plan for that person to choose either said wife or said husband. It's just like when he took Jacob out there and told you, I'm the test to kill your son. And when he seen he was going to do it, he stopped him. That it's all his will. So whatever happens, happens. Like, so if it's two people that's in the water, naturally you're going to save the one that can't fend for themselves first, because the other adult can you've lived life. You can kind of figure out this situation, how to get yourself out of this situation. It's not just all panic as it is for the young child. And that's in any situation. That's going down the street and you see some shit happen. You gonna push the kid and then you gonna push the wife. Get the fuck out the way.
You gonna push? No, I'm not.
I was talking about like if a person's driving down the street wild and crazy, you gonna move the kid out the way first, and then you gonna move the spouse.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm jumping on my spouse first.
I hear you saying. I hear what you're saying.
Why would I? I mean, I'm gonna protect my spouse first before I protect whoever this kid is. I get what you're saying.
I'm saying, but if the kid was related to you, being child, cousin, nephew, whatever, you're gonna move. You're gonna clear out the bulk of it.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not.
That's fair.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that is a tough question to ask.
But I know you.
To not to save said child or save wife.
That's even if so. Like if we're walking down the street and it's us, nephew, niece, whatever, you gonna tell. I've witnessed. You say, "Hey, get on the other side of the street," and then you follow right after that. She get your ass on the other side too. It's just what you do. I've witnessed it.
I mean, if you witnessed it.
I've witnessed it. You be like, hey, AJ, get your ass over. And then follow Sword. Shira, get your ass over. And then you go. I said, you can get the fuck on too. Just witness it. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it happens.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's just the mindset. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, though. Like, you save little child first. Yeah, I get it.
But I understand what Waka Flocka said as well.
I get both. I do get both.
Yeah.
I understand both.
Yeah, my thoughts as well.
It's a tough situation, though. It's a very tough situation if it's your child and your wife, or it's a child and your husband.
It's yeah. I think anybody, for sure. And first of all, it wouldn't be us, because I'm not on no goddamn boat in the middle of the ocean nowhere, okay? I'm not nowhere. I'm on dry land.
Dry land.
I'm not that person.
So look, this is I'm gonna show you another video, right? Well, I'll show y'all everybody another video, which kind of is in the same realm of this, right? It's a slight different, but I need people to listen to what
has their similarities.
Listen to what he's saying. Yeah, for sure.
Who is he?
Charleston motherfucking White. That's my guy, man. Like, I flex with Charleston White, and I like I watched this whole video, and I like when he's not in character. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I like when he in character too, though, because that should be funny as hell to me. But I like both. I like the non-character, and I like the character, because I take both for what they are. Him being his character, I take it as him being, comedian / all the other bullshit that come with it. And then when he Charleston, he being, I think he said they call him blue or something like that. But when he's that just regular him, he feel like he the same person to me, but he's not. He's more genuine, more down to earth, more cool, more to talk, and spitting real game too. You know what I'm saying, about a lot of history and knowledge that this man has learned over the years. Because in the midst of the interview, he's picking some real shit, yo, like real shit. But yeah, check out the video. I think it's on Big Facts podcast. Y'all check that out though. So let's hop into this video.
Side of our community, Like, just relationships just don't work no more.
We don't really know what love is. We know our mother's love. That's an unconditional love that could never be replicated, but it's supposed to be. Nigga, your wife is supposed to supersede the type of love that your mother had for you. You supposed to replicate that same love in the form of a husband or whatever it is. Y'all two supposed to be the one. This group say, man, don't nobody come before my kids. That's the first mistake. No.
I just want you to hear, like,
Yeah.
I hope you're listening.
He meant something else, not like in tragedy, I don't think.
Let me go back because
said
no. Let me go back so you can hear exactly what he said. Let me go back a little bit.
Put your ass with the one really with that God.
You right. When
Nigga,
they tapped in, they tapped in.
Man, shit. So yeah, nigga. So I know.
You did.
So I'm saying I want they God. If it's
like just relationships just don't work.
There we go.
We don't really know what love is. We know our mother's love. That's an unconditional love that could never be replicated, but it's supposed to be. Nigga, your wife is supposed to supersede the type of love that your mother had for you. You supposed to replicate that same love in the form of a husband or whatever it is. Y'all two supposed to be the one. This group say, man, don't nobody come before my kids. That's the first mistake. Number two, nigga, what example have we had to see how to do this in a relationship? Most of our mamas were single. Nigga, right now today, most of our mothers, our aunts, and our grandmothers are going to the graveyard single. With no man. But they strong, loving black women, but nigga, they don't have no male companionship.
Damn.
Think about that, nigga. Our mamas, our grandmas, nigga, they strong, and they been single for a long time. No male companion. She's the black woman is the only race of woman who dies alone. Her and her grandkids and her kids. Damn. She's the only race that dies alone. The black man don't know what a man is. Nigga, we been, since 1982, it's been women raising boys and boys following boys. Most of our OGs was 3-4 years older than us. Boys following boys. We get to turn boys in the hood. So, nigga, we mama's boys. Most of us either spar, we've been coddled, emasculated because we've been mama's boys, or we've been abused by a woman. We ain't got no balance. The black woman don't have a balanced group of black men to date. She either got one that's too sparred and coddled, he weak in the motherfucker, or he got one that's been abused by his mama. Got mama issues. Grandmama raised him. Mama was on drugs. Mama was a street mama. Mama was a hoe mama. So he got mama issues. So when he get mad, he might handle a hoe rough. He a gorilla nigga. This mama's boy over here, all he do is know how to use a woman. He don't know how to develop. He don't know how to do nothing. He weak in the motherfucker. He weak in the motherfucker. Mama done gave him everything. She used to clean his room, make it, but he don't know how to do shit. Mama used to pay somebody to come mow the lawn. She didn't make it mow the lawn. This motherfucker don't know how to do nothing. This motherfucker over here kind of resent women.
Yeah.
And So, nigga, the black woman, and then, nigga, she coming to date you, and she done been told everything about you not to fuck with you, and she done overlooked it. And she fucking with you. So now she got a level of resentment and anger towards you because she should have listened, she think. But she can't go back to mama's house and say that. She should have listened.
Yeah, so you get the gist of it, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you get what my man Charleston was saying?
I get it. But the only thing I probably disagree with when he was saying that a lot of women are dying alone. That's not necessarily because they didn't choose the right partner. A lot of spouses, the woman outlived the husband.
I mean, that is true. Women do outlive
So
men.
that's why I said that was the only discrepancy. And then, I get it.
But you do get when he was saying that this generation now does say,
ain't nobody coming
for my kids though. Yes.
Yeah, I get that part.
So you understand then.
But not that situation that we just watched about the boat. That's something different. That's a situation.
It's something different.
Because that's like an unexpected event happening. This, most of the time, people say, ain't nobody coming before my kids. As far as
that's all the time.
I'm going to do for you before I do. I'm going to do for my kids before I do for you.
But but if you got a husband, you should put your husband first.
Right.
And then kids.
So that's why I said those are two different things.
I mean, I think I'm putting it in the same category.
No, I'm not.
If you put me first and kids come second, you put me first in everything. Listen. If it's a shit where we about to be, we held over a leg, you holding us, you better drop that motherfucker.
I'm not. Listen,
hey,
I'm sorry.
I'm be nigga looking at you like, let this nigga go.
That's what you say, but we legit just had a whole conversation about the street.
I get what you're saying.
So no.
I might be talking shit like, hey, we can make another one of these niggas. We got the same jeans.
Listen.
We can make one more.
Listen. Those two do not. Those are apples and oranges. I agree with what Charleston White was saying about how a lot of people say they're not putting no man before they child. Mm-hmm. But if you married, that wouldn't be an equation. That would be only something that if you got side piece niggas.
We can't say that women don't do that either, though.
We're not saying that. They do that.
Okay.
But I'm saying if you're married, that wouldn't be anything that should come out of your mouth because y'all are your unit. Only time that comes out of your mouth is if you have children and you dating random people.
I disagree on that. I think women say that even when they are married. In this new age of how women treat their men and their husbands, that's what they do. I'm not saying all of them, but some of them do that to their husbands, where they're saying like, I'm not putting nobody before my child. And then and they don't say their child. Most women say, well, they don't say our child. Most women say they child. Yeah, like they had this baby by themselves. Like they
don't
created
get you started on that.
I hate that.
Don't get your kids going.
That shit irritates my soul when women say shit like that, like my child. Like, no, bitch, that is y'all child. Y'all had that baby together.
Listen.
So when he said, I'm like, okay, we don't know. And then the other part when it comes to conditional love, a mother and the son or mother and daughter or whatever the case may be.
The unconditional love.
That is where you get that conditional love at, for sure.
Unconditional love, yeah.
Unconditional love at, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But what he was saying is like it's supposed to be somewhat recreated with you and husband.
That's if you pick the right spouse. That has a lot to do with the partner you pick.
I mean, that's true. And a lot of people don't pick the right partner.
No, and you think it's unconditional love, but it's just lust.
I wouldn't say all is lust. I would say some of it is love.
Nowadays.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Because it's the richer.
I mean, you still talking about that. But yeah, I mean, that's what some people do. I understand that. But I don't think it's all. Some stay together and some may have recreated that unconditional love with their spouse or whatever the case is. Some. Now, it may not be a lot, but some have. And they hold those same values, kind of like what Charleston was saying. And, and they keep passing that on to their kids, whatever. But some women do put it's so crazy to say just some women do put their husband first. But for the most part, if we just talking about the majority, women don't. They would put their kids first before they put anybody. And that would be including their husband. You know what I'm saying? So we get I don't want to say the bad end of the stick, but if I'm just kind of going off of and understanding what he's saying, that makes a lot more sense to where like in this day and age, how women treat their husband or the individual that they're trying to court or be married to, whatever the case may be, they would definitely put their child or kids before they put anybody. And it's not supposed to technically be that way. It should be husband first and then, everything after that.
I got you.
You agree with that or not?
I got you.
See, that's not saying you agree with that.
I agree.
No, you don't.
There's a level,
Mm-hmm.
and we already know that.
Yeah, what's the level?
God, husband, wife, children.
So when you think about it, if it's a God where man supposed to be looking at God, wife supposed to be looking at husband, and then the children, because you're all following the Most High. But you're supposed to be following God, which is man supposed to be keeping his eye on the ball. And you know what I'm saying? We keep trickle that down to the children, and they should be grow up under what, you know,
the ways that
the father has taught them. And the mother has passed down through learning from the husband. So yeah, I mean, everybody might have different things on that. If you know what I'm saying, if they would let their child go, I don't know. That's just something that, you know, people should put in the comments what they would do, what they wouldn't do. I'm cool with that. And yeah, we know what you do. You let a nigga go, huh?
No.
Yeah.
First of all, we won't be there. We won't be there. You know your wife don't do no boats, no bridges, no waters, no nothings.
I know you letting a nigga go first.
That's rude.
I'm gonna fall and be cussing you out the whole way.
That's rude. Well, that's first of all. You ain't gonna fall. I'm gonna be the bitch to fall, and you be trying to grab my ass because I'm clumsy, okay? And then you gonna be talking shit while you pulling me up. God damn it, Shira. Here you go, this stupid shit again. So that's not even like a situation for us, okay?
Crazy. All right, what else we got, man? Cat Williams. I want to shout out Cat, man. I send you. Come on, baby. Get on your along the road and I stop playing. Stop yarning. You remind me of Jess right now.
Shut the fuck up. I need some sugar.
Well, I was gonna do the video, but I don't want to do all that.
I said Cat Williams plans for a military base turned movie studio.
And so actually I am gonna show the video. I ain't doing all that. Nah.
It said Cat Williams begins for what next were inspired. Hold on. Big plans for what's next were inspired by another leader in the entertainment industry appearing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Early this week, the comedian detailed his plan to transform his recently purchased military base into a movie studio, inspired by the efforts of Tyler Perry. Okay, so Tyler Perry got Tyler Perry's studio, so he wanted to do that same thing on a military base that he bought.
Yeah, so
you get it?
Pretty much like remember I told you before about the blueprint? Well, we had a discussion about the blueprint, not
the Jay-Z album.
Nigga, no.
Just
I'm talking about the blueprint and not reinventing the wheel.
Oh, okay.
Right. So he's doing the exact same thing. I see what this man has done. I see that he's doing well at it, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. And I'm just going to put my own tweak on it. I'm going to do whatever he's going to do to it. But I bought a big enough base to where I got enough land to where I can build different studios and do different things on this land, on this base this land that I have. And I can create movies and all type of shits on this base.
Yeah. And he said, the reason why my life works in golf and off the golf course is because I follow instructions. The 53-year-old said, so if I see somebody doing a good job, I just want to do a good job. I'm going to follow the example. So Tyler Perry got a military base made into a movie studio and started making movies. That's it. Oh, yeah. That's it for that part. There's a bunch of videos.
So he pretty much said so I went and got a military base.
I thought Tyler Perry got a plantation.
I don't know what the fuck he got.
Yeah, he didn't get a military base. I think he got a plantation. He bought a plantation because he made a whole speech saying about how millions of black people used to have to work on it and crop for the white man.
You sure about that?
Yeah, and now that land is owned by one nigga because he said that, and everybody was like, but let me look and see.
But yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, you see somebody doing a great job of what they doing, and you just mimic that. You know what I'm saying? You tweak it how you want to tweak it. So I don't know. Well, I didn't know he had what'd you say kind of base it was? A plantation. I didn't know he had bought a plantation, but you know. Cat Williams couldn't get a plantation. He got the next thing close to one. He got a military base.
Mm-hmm.
You got a military base. It's the closest thing I can get to a plantation. So you got it.
I'm surprised. It's a military base
I
that.
think it's in Baltimore.
So it's a Tyler Perry Studios. It's located on the former Fort Neck something. A site was once a Confederate Army base during the Civil War.
It was the Army base.
Okay, well.
So he was wrong.
Oh, well, he said something about, he did say something before about that, whatever.
You was wrong. So he bought a base just like that, like he did. So he got a base.
He bought 330 acres of that base.
That's a big ass fucking.
In Southwest Atlanta.
That's a lot of goddamn land, boy. 300 some acres. Goodness.
I swear it was like a plantation.
But it wasn't.
Okay.
I wonder how big is this base he got? Did it tell you that? No, I didn't say that.
It just say the studio features is a complex, includes multiple
I'm not talking about Tyler
backlots,
Perry.
12 soundstage, and 75,000 square feet.
Baby, I'm not talking about Tyler Perry. I'm talking about
Okay, let's
like
see.
do it tell you like how big the base is that Cat Williams got? Like is it a certain amount of acres? Like 300, 200, 58. But yeah, man, like I be saying, like we ain't gotta reinvent no wheel.
It's 117 acres in Alabama.
Alabama. Where did I say? Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's based in Alabama.
It said Cat Williams recently purchased 117-acre former military base in Alabama.
Oh, okay. That's where you get some of that cheap ass land there too. And country ass.
Who the fuck want to live in Alabama though?
Shit, people that already live there. What you mean?
That's true.
You be shitting on Alabama
I'm
like
not.
that. I've been to Alabama. Before.
Oh, that was Mississippi. You said was ghetto. It's fuck.
I'm not shitting on nobody.
We being real, ain't we? Detroit ain't the best, but
what was that? You said Mississippi?
Yeah.
Alabama's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
Alabama's pretty cool.
I've only drove through it.
Yeah,
But
Mississippi, that motherfucker. God damn.
speak your truth. It's okay. Everybody got a ghetto.
You like, God damn. But yeah, that's something different. That's something totally different for real. What?
You and that's something different. That's all.
Yeah, it is. But
It's real bad.
yeah. Shout out to Cat Williams though, man, for following the blueprint. And I can't wait to see what he do with that. And you know what? Didn't what's name do the same thing?
Who?
50 Cent, ain't he do some shit like that too? Like a studio or something?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Or wasn't he trying to create a studio in like South Carolina or some shit, or North Carolina or some shit like that? I remember somebody talking shit about him. What was that dude, the rapper name? Hurricane Chris?
Oh, that was in New Orleans.
New Orleans, that's what it was, yeah.
But that was talking about them not performing at the
Oh, I thought he was, but he did say some shit about him, you know, creating whatever he was making out there.
It's a 50 Cent owns a film and television studio called G Unit Studios, which is located in Shreveport, Louisiana. And the second largest black-owned production studio.
So he got a production studio.
In the U.S. after Tyler Perry.
Okay. So, shit, Cat Williams about to be right behind these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm on you niggas' heels, boy. Trust me. I see what's going on. Y'all ain't about to be moving without me in this month.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what's up, Cat, though. Shout out to Cat Williams from, purchasing the military base. And like I said, I keep saying this, following the blueprint and, you know, tweak it how you want to tweak it. So it's always good to see what someone else is doing, see the success that it's having, and then you mimic what's going on. And I am definitely guilty of that because I look at certain people's shit that I feel like that's on the top with doing podcasts and stuff like that. And Joe Buttons is the one that I look at. And I watch his shit all the time. And I try to mimic what that nigga be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to follow the blueprint and map it out the best way I can and kind of tweak it how I can tweak it.
Yes, sir.
So I advise everyone to, you know, look at who y'all admire or look up to or whatever that person's success is and whatever that field is that you're looking to get into. Mimic some of the things that they're doing. Follow the blueprint as much as possible. Tweak it how you want to tweak it to make it fit what you're doing. And build off of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And keep looking at the ones that's great, that's already above you, that's doing it. You know what I mean? So why not? That's what I do. I ain't gonna hold y'all niggas up. I mean, I want this to be me and my wife is shit, but at the same time, I gotta look at someone who's already doing it and has succeeded in doing it. So who not to look at besides Joe Budden and what their pocket? That's why I said I want to have other people on here. You know what I'm saying? Or when we get a little bit bigger, get a bigger studio to have. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of shit.
You got dreams, man. You got to find, and that's okay. I'm down with the dreams. You got to find the people that is committed.
I ain't worried
to
about
your
that
dream.
part. I'm not worried about that part. That, you know what I'm saying? All that shit will come once it a little bit more success comes with it. Because once the success comes with it, people are okay. Now they want to get on board.
No,
because most people don't see.
Back then, I wasn't hot.
Yeah, because most people don't see what it is that you see when in the midst of it, and they just see you kind of struggling, which
Everybody
is cool.
Mike Jones and motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean that's okay though. You know
Don't
what I'm
Mike
saying?
Jones me.
Yeah, but you got.
I understand.
I mean that's
I'm
just
immature.
I mean, it is what it is. You know, that's just what people are. That's how people think. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not going to see whatever it is you see or I see or the people that see they fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And whatever dreams they have. And, you know, it's just how the game go. And then even when you get a little bit of success, that don't mean you got to go back and get the ones that didn't fuck with you. Get the ones that you kind of on that same level with that see, okay, I see what you're doing, bro. This is and then third. I would love to do something with you. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't necessarily have to be the ones in the past that didn't fuck with you back then when they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, you know. Now y'all
Mike
on.
Jones.
You know what I'm saying? What's the number?
218-834.
I need you to put a little more on there.
218-834.
Come on, wait. Just come in a little bit more with it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yo, go ahead.
218-834-8004.
Okay. All right. I respect that one. But all right, so what else we got? I don't know about
this Zion tattoo.
I don't know if
We don't
it's
care
a
about the
tattoo or
stripper
not.
bitch.
Yeah.
Or the porn star.
Yeah,
We
whatever
getting
she
no more
is, man.
love.
She out here wilding, but
High school teacher.
that shit nasty. So the high school teacher thing, right? So, and I'm only kind of going back on this because of what's that girl name? Melissa Ford.
Okay.
How she assumed that every man
It's a predator.
is a predator, and not all. Excuse me. Not all men are predators. Not all women are, but it's a handful of both.
Mm-hmm.
So
there was wheat and there was tares.
Yes, there you go. And when the gentleman on the Breakfast Club, when they was talking about when she asked them, like, you know, who are you having your daughters look out from or something like that, because she was going to a specific place for them to say men. But the two dudes that were sitting on the couch, they said the world, and they said people in general, right?
Yeah.
So when you have a young girl that's a daughter or whatever case, 15, whatever they say it is, they should look out not just for men, they should look out for both.
Yes.
They should look out for the world, because the world is fucking nasty and crazy and just grimy as fuck out here on both ends, which is men and women. So she was trying to get them to go straight towards the men. That's what she was leaning more towards. Like, yo, you want your daughter to look out and beware of men.
And that's like, I can't remember we've done a video where something happened between somebody, and she was saying, well, how did you know how old that person was that was texting? Do you remember that?
No.
Like she was alluding to something, and Joe Budden stopped her in the middle of her tracks. Like she was saying, like, somebody might have been texting or doing something to somebody. We did a video on
You might be right, but I don't remember it though.
Damn, my man. It just came up and I can't remember.
But so we was talking about this off camera, and you looked up some shit because you said something to me about it. I'm like, I didn't know what you was talking about, but go ahead.
I remember something happened in the back in the day where a teacher had a female teacher had a relationship with a student, and they had children, and you was like, say what? And I was like, what? And we was like, what? But let me tell you, I looked up so many articles. You gotta give me one moment, cause.
So in the midst of that though, we're gonna come back to yours, but this just happened like a few days ago. So I'm gonna play this video so y'all can see it, and we'll get back in a minute.
She got a football.
Yeah, so this is the young lady they're gonna be talking about. So
football.
Dozens of new charges are filed against a former Morgan County teacher. This is just south of Indianapolis. Brittany Fortenberry is accused of sexually abusing multiple boys, some as young as 13. Court paperwork states Fortenberry gave teens drugs and that had group sex with them. In one incident, a victim said Fortenberry allegedly spent $600 for various purchases and that had sex with the students while making them wear the mask from the movie Scream. Fortenberry allegedly told the teens she would kill herself if they reported anything.
31-year-old Brittany Fortenberry has been held here at the Morgan County Jail since her arrest last month on charges of sexual misconduct with a minor. Since then, 5 new victims have come forward with additional allegations. Prosecutors have asked to file up to 24 additional criminal charges against her, including 10 counts of child molesting, sexual misconduct with a minor, and 13 other charges for disseminating material harmful to minors and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Court documents say all of the teens reported Fortenberry would send them nude and explicit photos and videos on Snapchat and force them to have group sex at her Martinsville home. A child victim advocate says it's important for parents to feel comfortable having difficult conversations with their children.
And what we just encourage is that parents kind of ask that open-ended question and they give their children a chance to speak, and then they praise their courage at that time rather than asking them questions about what they did or why they didn't tell. The last thing that we want is a child to feel blame or shame as a result of making a disclosure.
We reached out to the Morgan County Prosecutor's Office to see when these formal charges will be filed. We have not yet heard back.
Yeah. So, not saying that, pretty much it happened on both sides, men and women. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I'm pretty sure it's a whole bunch more of these women doing this, and I'm pretty sure it's a whole bunch more like what men doing. It's no different. But for her to try to make it sound like it's just men, it's not just men. It's kind of what the two gentlemen on the couch were saying. It's the world. We need to keep our kids safe from the world. We need to keep our daughters safe from the world. We need to keep our young men that we trying to grow into young men safe from the world, and people in general, not just men, both men and women. And it's not all men and women are pedos. You got a lot of good ones out there, and you got a lot of bad ones. Like you got good apples and bad apples. The same thing. But yeah, that's no point I was trying to make with that.
Yeah, and the scandal from the OG. This was Mary Catherine Falulu, or whatever the heck her name is. She was in 1997. She was convicted of 2 counts of felony second-degree rape of a child, and she subsequently she married her former student. And the case got national attention. So she was already married to a person. They had 3 children. The marriage was unhappy. And then she was a teacher for, let's see. Well, in 1989, she started working at an elementary school in Barron, Washington. And in September 1991, she met a 2nd grader.
Damn.
And she admired his artistic abilities. They kept in touch while not being his teacher. The names is messed up. They met again in the fall of 1995 in the 6th grade class. In June of 1996, at the age of 34, she engaged in statutory rape of this young man at the age of 12.
That's crazy.
In September, she found out she was pregnant with his child. She was arrested in 1997, and a relative of her husband contacted the police and told on her. While awaiting sentence, she gave birth to their daughter. While the state was seeking 7.5 years in prison, she reached a plea bargain, calling 6 months in jail and 3 months suspended, no contact with the minor for life. Among other terms, shortly after that, she had completed 3 months in jail. The police caught her in the car with the minor. The judge revoked her.
Another minor.
That same minor.
Same minor. Okay.
The judge revoked her plea agreement and reinstated the prison sentence for a maximum allowed of 7.5 years. 8 months after returning from prison, she gave birth to their 2nd child.
Yo.
Another daughter.
Wait the fuck.
She was imprisoned from 1998 to 2004, spending half a year in solitary confinement for communicating attempts with said minor and baby daddy. After her release, and successfully petitioned the court to have their no contact order lifted, she married the victim in 2005.
Get the fuck out of here.
The marriage lasted 14 years until they separated in 1998. I mean, in 2019, and then she died in 2020 from colon cancer.
So she got with this young boy at
The age of 12.
But no, it's starting in the second grade, though, right?
Their first encounter, she met him.
So she just met him in second.
She met
grade.
him and liked his artistic abilities.
And then met back up with him again, like in
sixth grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was the first time in the sixth grade they did anything.
They started being intimate, and she was pregnant with their first child, and kept getting caught. And the judge, she went to prison, got out. I just don't know how she got the no contact, for life thing lifted by the other judge, because that's how she was able to marry him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And had 2 other kids by him.
That's a wild story right there.
I'm surprised you didn't remember this, because I remembered it, but then again, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, so he's still alive with these kids then. So he had his first daughter at 12,
at
13 actually.
Yeah, she was pregnant at 12. She found out she was pregnant. So however old he was,
so he was a daddy at 13 or 12 or 13.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So how old this nigga daughter is? His first one.
I don't know. I'm really interested on finding him.
Let's see what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it, but come on, we got to wrap this up.
That's it. Okay, so
I kind of want to know who this person is now. I want to see these people.
Yeah, so like you said, it's not the pole swings both ways.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. What else we got?
The back out suit.
Oh yeah, the back out suit. That was crazy. So we're just gonna show the video of that real quick and then give y'all our thoughts before y'all can see it. This is crazy. And then he got his full back out too.
Okay. Ain't no way you walking down the aisle with me with this bullshit on.
Full back out. Yeah.
This got to be some type of competition, some type of pageant, because this can't be a wedding. Because she got a crown on like she going for Miss America, and he got his. All he needs is a little tramp stamp.
That shit crazy.
And he'll fit the part.
I want to do like what people think about shit like why.
That's killing masculinity.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a prime example.
There you go. You on point. This is definitely demasculating like a motherfucker. There's some shit females do, right?
Yeah, I don't even like when the females do it because you have your back rolls.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got too much to say on that. You just kind of said it with the, I'm referring back to
Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. Like, we raising
Exhibit A.
Yeah, we trying to raise.
You're trying to prevent this
from happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as much as most people would say that, what.
I'm ignorant. I'm talking about you trying to fight down a robber and you got your goddamn back out. Like, how the fuck is that? How's that?
You can say,
wait a minute.
Babe, let me go downstairs. Where my jacket is? Hey, well, not that one, baby.
Not that one. The sheer one with the sparkles.
Not that one, baby. Give me the other jacket.
We out in the streets. We walking down the streets and you got your back out.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit, man. I mean, I don't know where all this shit started from, man. The back out, the tight pants, the purses.
You could get the man bags is a no. The back outs is extreme. The pants, it depends on the
like
pants.
Leggings, yo.
It depends on the pants. So so do you think that the pants that Kendrick Lamar had on was too tight at the Super Bowl performance?
Yes, and they was like fucking bell bottoms.
It was.
That look.
Yeah. Sit on that beat. Oh.
Yo, he said that shit right on point. The bell bottom. Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness. You're killing me.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
No, they was not. No.
I said they were okay.
I don't like
They could be a little looser, but those were okay compared to the tight, saggy. You still going.
I keep thinking about I can't get with the bell bottoms. Now, I don't even like the bell bottoms. Like I be seeing people like, but
I love bell bottom pants. I hate the ankles.
I'm not a bell
being
bottom
shown.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling that. So that's weird to me. Even like I see people like with the sweatpants. Now when you put them on, they don't look like bell bottoms sometimes. But when I see them just like laid out, I don't like that bell bottom look to it. I want regular.
Not in the sweatpants. I love bell bottom jeans.
I can't.
Because I hate it being so tight on your ankle and it's just, your ankle's cold.
It ain't got to be tight. It can be a little loose.
They give me that look of jeans wise.
Yeah,
being like that.
But yeah, So I mean, it's just certain things that I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, just talking about clothes in general. With Real 100%, man, we not doing that over here, man. Like, I want shit to be like, it don't have to be back what it was in the day, but we got to be back somewhat mentally, man.
We're not about to be like in my white tee, but we definitely
like
not
that,
to
but
be
it's gonna be man. All that damn baggy, tight pants and like, nah, you gotta fit, man. You gotta be comfortable, but all them stretch pants and shit like that and. Fuck all that shit, man. That shit for the birds. Fuck that. But that nigga's I was about to say some shit. That nigga fucking. That's some corny shit.
It's a no for us with the back out suit.
Yeah, it's a no for me. For real. Fuck that. What else we got? LMA. I want to get on her and talk to her. Just shout out LMA, man. She got a song called, what's it called? Little Things. And as of right now, I think she's the only female that's, shouting out the men, you know what I mean, in that song called Little Things. I just want to shout her out and just the appreciation that, hey, I hear you. I might be a small voice in a big pond that you might not even hear, but I see it, I appreciate it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, it kind of gave me like a little bit of the Cater to Me vibes. It's not the same song, but it was just showing that in this song, I'm appreciating you. I'm saying, because men only want the little shit. The little things matter. The small little things is, you know what I mean? Thank you. How your day was going? How you doing? Everything good with you? And just appreciating your man or your significant other that you with, you know what I mean? And showing them that, hey, I'm thinking about you type shit. Pause. That sounded gay.
Why did you have to take it there?
Because
it's not gay when you're talking about your man.
Yeah, but I don't have the man.
Right. But how you're talking about her about her man. Yeah. So it's not gay. Get off the back suit.
It's the back suit.
Get off the back, the open back on the suit.
But yeah, shout out to LMA, man. The song Little Things, y'all should check it out. I wish I could play certain songs. I wish I could do like a little clip, but Little Things, man. Y'all check out LMA Little Things. Fire song.
Yes, sir.
And my last thing is this smart young lady right here that we're going to show a video and we're going to wrap it up, right? Because I think she's the smartest young lady that I've seen on the internet so far. So y'all can learn something from her. Let's get into it.
You pulled out that phone for what? You gave up that phone for what?
Because the school that I'm starting is a college prep, and my iPhone, I was just scrolling on it for hours every day, and I wasn't doing my homework. I wasn't getting my work done. So I said, I need to get rid of this phone before I start school, or else I'm a fail. So I had to get a flip phone, get rid of social media.
I love it.
Shout out to that young lady. She's the smartest woman that I have seen on the internet so far in protecting herself from her own demise.
No distractions
by the cell phone. So we are our own worst enemies. And the cell phone that we carry on a daily basis is part of that. And she's eliminating that from her world view so she can focus on school to graduate. So got to flip. I ain't got to worry about scrolling all damn day. All I got is text and phone calls.
Yep.
That is it. I ain't got to be caught up on social media and all that stuff like that. So we are our own worst enemies. And shout out for her for acknowledging that and
trying to prevent that distraction so she can have a good year.
For sure. And, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Like, subscribe. And as always, we say on this side of the internet.
Be safe, be honest, be real.
100. Peace.